Hello everyone, right here. Welcome back to another FIFA 20 video, and today I got a very special video. It's going to be a video about the players that will be included in the icon swaps for, of course, in my opinion. I mean, it's going to be a prediction video, and icon swaps 4 is going to be mid-June or end June, something like that. And keep in mind that it's going to be FIFA is going to be almost at the end, so that I think that EA will not hold back anymore, even that they just gonna hold some players, I think. And the first player that I think that is going to be included in the swap is going to be Lemon. Now there are two goalkeepers that I left out of the two swaps, and it's Lemon and Yashin, but I don't think that they're gonna give us Yashin because they are just too proud to give his moments card. That's why we're gonna go with Lemon. And the next pick here for me is going to be Deco. Now Deco is another player who is not included. They're gonna give us his moments card, and I think that he'll be valued around 5 to 6 token maximum, because I mean you are not getting a super good player. Another player here is going to be Bobo Vieri, the Italian striker, who I think is a tier 1 player, and he's going to be around 5 to 7 tokens maximum. And I mean, he's not included. Him and Pippo Inzaghi are missing from the Italian strikers, and I'm going to go with him. I'm going to leave Inzaghi out of the picks. Another pick is going to be Alan Shearer. Now what I think about that I'm gonna put Vieri in is because that they just not gonna give a lot of Italians or just one nationality, so why I'm going with him, because it's gonna be around the 21 players and the prime moments icon pack. I think that will be the guarantee pack. Anyway, it's gonna be Shearer, and after Shearer here, I think that it's going to be Baresi. Now Baresi is one of the Italians' great center backs, and he's going to be included because they just he wasn't on the previous swap, but they just like to keep it balanced between midfielders, defenders, and strikers. Mostly they are left only with strikers, but I think that they're gonna balance the things a lot and just give us with what they left and the best that they can give. Paul Scholes, it's another the English legend here. I mean, he can 1,000,000% sure that he's going to be included in the swaps. They already added Gerrard, they already had Lampard, and it's going to be his turn to be included in the swaps. Now another player here for me included in this tier 1 player is going to be Hristo Stoichkov. Now I've chosen his left wing version because I think that there are only 2 players that are left with a left mid or left wing or right mid, and that is Stoichkov and another player which I'm going to reveal later. I'm thinking that they're gonna go with his mid icon version because they need just different positions in the swap choices. Now Seba Veron here is gonna be another option in that tier 1 in the tier 1 group, and I think if they launch him, he's just gonna be a huge W because he is just an incredible card, and I will absolutely grind to get him. If he is below like 10 and 9 or maximum 11 tokens, I will absolutely go for that card because he just looks that good, man. Another player here, I'm thinking about a striker now who is gonna be in this low good players. For me, it's going to be Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy has like very good stats shown there, but for me, he's gonna feel like Trezeguet. Now Trezeguet is so good for the value that he has, but Van Nistelrooy for me is gonna feel heavy, and I think that they're gonna, if they include him, he's gonna be in that tier 1 players. Now another player here is going to be Claude Makelele, and I think that they're gonna give us his prime version because it's too good to give his moments version, because everybody will just grind for it, and he will be value a lot more tokens always, in my opinion. And I think that these 10 players here are going to be included in that tier 1 players alongside with the prime moments icon guarantee pack, which I think that is going to go for maximum 10 to 12 tokens, because it's going to be the end of FIFA, and just they're going to give it all with team of the season players included and all. They just have to give like super good things to keep players involved on playing the game. Now another thing here is going to be Franco Zola, and he's going to be included in that tier 2, I think, of players. He's going to be valued around 16 coins to 17 tokens, 16 to 17 tokens maximum, in my opinion, always. Another card here is going to be Lothar Matthäus, and I think that we're going to get his baby version, because he's a center back, and we are a bit lacking of center backs here. We got Baresi, we got Matthäus, and it's going to be another beast of a center back who wasn't included in the swaps. And I think that they just are they just have to go with this version. And I think that they're gonna give us prime. Let's say if they gave us mid Maldini, who is just a different player in the previous swaps, I mean, for sure that we're gonna see at least a prime Destiny. I don't think that they will go with this moment, because with his moments card, because as I said, they're gonna need center backs, and they are just lack of center back. They just have that Baresi, Desai, and that Matthäus center back card. And now another player here is going to be Pavel Nedved. Now it's a bit of a debate in my head if they're gonna go with one of the Nedved's left wing cards, and they just give Stoichkov his prime cards, which is a striker 92. But I think that they're gonna give like that 90 version of Stoichkov, and just give Nedved the best card that he has on the game, and just make people to grind for it. And I think that he'll be worth around 14 15 tokens maximum, and the Matthäus and Desai around to 12 tokens maximum each. I mean, in my opinion, always. We got Henrik Larsson here. He wasn't included in the swaps before, and I think that they're gonna go for it. I mean, they're gonna give us the best version of Henrik Larsson, because as I said, man, it's gonna be almost end of June, and they just come on, man, they just have to give it all. And I mean, to make people play and grind for the game, they have to give the best that they are left with, but not the whole players, but I mean what they can really give. Robbie Badger here is another player who I'm absolutely sure is going to be included in the swaps, and they're going to give us his moments version, and he's going to be worth around 15 to 14 tokens, in my opinion, always. Andriy Shevchenko here, the Ukrainian legend. I mean, what a player was in his days, and that moments card is crazy because he can score a ton of goals. I think that he will be included in the swaps too, will be around 16 tokens, because considering of Douglas and Kaká and the player that we had on the previous swaps, I think that he's going to be around that value. And Georgie Best here, it's another player, and I think that they're going to give us his prime version, because they're just that moments version is going to be too good, and I don't think that we can get that. So that he's going to be a tier 2 player too, and this is going to be it for that second round of players. And I think that now this is going to be the best trio that they can get, without making people just go for one player, if you know what I mean. For me, it's going to be baby Pele, because if you put like 95 Pele or even more, I mean, why would you go for the other players when you can just grind for him? And they will never do that. I mean, they will try to keep things balanced, and they will give you that baby Pele and baby R9, just that you just think, come on, there are better players than them included there, so we just won't go for that. Like they gave us that Zidane, the baby Zidane, or that baby Dino. I mean, not worth, or baby Vieira or baby Hullit. So not worth to grind all that much for just those cards who you have better cards at this moment. And I think that the maximum that they're gonna give us is going to be prime Thierry Henry. They're not gonna give the moments, of course, in my opinion, because it's just gonna be too much. Henry, Ronaldo, and Pele for me is going to be the tier 3 players, because man, I mean, if they give us Eusebio or Cruyff who are left out, I don't think that they're gonna do it, man, because Cruyff and Eusebio are like the two best cards in the game, I think, and I mean, with R9 too, so that it's gonna be a bit hard. So the players that I left out of the swaps on the 4 round of swaps, I think it's gonna be Cruyff, Eusebio, it's gonna be Pippo Inzaghi, Yashin, and Van Basten, who I think that they had a bit of a problem. They would not include him on the icon swaps objectives, of course, in my opinion. So this is gonna be pretty much it. I mean, I hope that they release some of these players, because it's just gonna be a good way to grind. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah guys, I see you in another FIFA 20 video. Bye, and yeah, stay safe.